Don't let your wife tell you how to parent. On this episode, we're going to talk about what happens when parents disagree on parenting styles. This is going to be lovely. Check it out. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
It's your boy, Mike here. And we're here with another episode of Parental Composure.
Okay. Hey,
let's talk about parenting styles.
Stop making fun of me. Okay,
don't let your wife tell you what to do.
Let your wife tell you what to do. You better, or else.
Right.
Now I'm thinking we should have had Trevor and Kristen on today.
No, because you can't talk like this.
Okay, next time we talk about this, we are having our spouses on.
Oh,
we should do like a game show type of thing.
Oh boy.
Wives against husbands. No. Anyways. Yeah. So what happens when we disagree on the parenting styles?
You fight and you have makeup sex. Am I wrong? Seriously, parents, am I wrong? Just saying.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to get that off my chest since I knew the title of the show today.
I'm sure a lot of people could relate with that. So, do we fight just for the makeup sex? I don't know. That's the question.
Just saying.
What came first? No, but really. So, when parents disagree on parenting styles, that's an issue. That can be an issue.
It can be, but how many times does it actually become an issue?
Every single freaking time.
Wow.
Okay. So, let me just get situated here.
Buckling out the boots, tying the boxing gloves.
Yes. So, Trevor and I are very different. Like, our personalities are very different. And I'm sure...
Oh, yeah.
You and Kristen probably deal with the same thing.
She's not on my level, bruh.
Kristen, what are you going to do about
Just joking. Love you.
Yeah. So, I mean, it can be difficult when, you have your own idea, like, of what's okay. And, I mean, even as much as you talk about it, as much as you discuss the decisions that are going to be made during these times, it still doesn't happen. Because every question that your child asks, if they can do this or if they can do that, or if, they do something wrong, you're in the moment. So then as soon as one parent opens their mouth and does something the way they want to do it, that's an issue. Don't you think? Because it always ends up being, well, this other parent didn't agree with the thing that this parent decided.
Well, you're saying always. Like, you're saying always. But, I mean, in reality, it's like
always
situational.
Yeah,
it's like a situational thing.
Okay.
Like what happens in my house, depending on the situation.
Yeah.
Not always, because you're making Trevor look really bad right now. Just saying. Got you, Trevor. Don't worry.
Look bad. I'm just saying that we disagree a lot on some of the parenting stuff.
So, like in my house, and tell me, and then I'm going to ask you how it happens in your house.
Okay.
When a kid comes up, and you know it's the kids playing us against each other, right?
Yes, I've noticed that lately.
Because the kid knows when they want a certain thing, they know which parent to go to for that.
Yeah.
And so what happens in my house a lot is, let's just say one of the girls wants to do something that they know what I'm going to say, but they go to mom. And so mom will say this, but check with your dad, make sure he's okay with it.
Yeah.
Or it will be, go ask your dad, because mom already knows what dad is going to say, but she doesn't want to look like the bad guy. So she sends the kid to the dad.
Oh, Kristen.
Did I just like map that out perfectly? That's the blueprint.
Yeah, but I want to hear Kristen's view.
No. We don't want to hear Kristen's view. There's a reason why Kristen's not on this show. This is my
Kristen,
view.
Can you comment down below on our show? Tell us how it really is.
No, seriously, that's how it is, though.
I know.
We already know the kids play us against each other. So the parenting style, like, it's very rarely in my household that, well, nah, I'm not going to say very rarely. it's okay. Sometimes, you know, when that does happen, yeah, we fight. And
does it like?
I got to be careful what I say here. You know what I mean?
I know this is.
I got a
of
marriage
touchy
on the
subject.
line on the subject.
I know, and our spouses are very supportive, so they're probably going to see this episode.
I mean, the thing is, like, is it like a serious, like when you say it's an issue?
No, I'm
what
just
kind
being
of an
a little
issue?
over dramatic, but I mean, really, a lot of the times, so it really does boil down to the point, like, who has the most energy?
Yes.
You know, I know that sounds bad.
So look, here's the thing. Now tell me if I'm wrong. Okay. When something comes up, what's the very first thing pops in your head right away? Go. Is this going to cause drama?
Yeah.
Like, what's Trevor going to think?
Sometimes,
or what's
but
Kristen going to think?
sometimes I don't care if it causes drama.
Because you wear the pants, right?
No.
You don't care about that.
No, we both wear the pants, and that's the
Oh,
problem.
that's so sweet.
No, I'm serious. It's a problem.
There's no such thing as both of them wearing the pants in our household, but
Yes, it is, because
we'll
we're
leave it
fighting
at
over
that.
the pants
We
all
don't-
the time.
Well, I don't want you guys to fight. So, okay, they're both wearing the pants. But
I mean,
but you do. You think about, like, your initial reaction is thinking about, okay, how's this going to go over with the other parent?
yes.
You know what I mean?
It is the initial reaction.
And then you usually try, unless you're tired like you and just don't care, you try to, you know, in your head, come up with your own compromise where you know that Trevor's not going to be as mad.
Yeah.
But when you're tired, you don't care if he's going to get mad because you're going to do what you want to do.
But you have to admit,
Women.
there is that one person in the marriage that does end up getting like the final say. Because I remember, you know, growing up, it was always like, my dad was more passive. So it was like, well, go ask your mom, you know? And so my mom would be the one to like kind of have the more like opinion of what we were doing, you know? In my house, it's kind of like opposite. So Trevor has more of the opinion of what the kid, like, he has a very structured mind, like, you know, things like, did you do your chores? Did you do this? Did you do that? Like, a lot of the times I'm a little more passive with that stuff. So I think it can be an issue when I don't want to be like all the time, go ask your dad. I want to make the decision. And that can be an issue sometimes when we disagree, right? Sometimes it's fine because
when
we
Krista
agree.
tries to make all the decisions all the time, yeah, I get mad too. Just saying, throwing it out there.
No, it's just it's honestly hard to like be. It's hard to be parents with kids and have your own personality. Like, it's a lot of work.
Okay.
Because you have to have a system, like you have to have a structure, and you have to like prep ahead of time. Like, what's going to happen with this? Like, do we agree on this? Do we not agree on this? If we don't agree on it, what's the process going to be? You know, it really does come down to that. Maybe not so like technical, but I mean, if you're not, you know, it's, I don't know. What do you think?
I think you're sleeping on the couch tonight. That's what I think. But no, all jokes aside.
Trevor would agree with me. Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. That's so sweet.
No, I'm saying like he would agree with me that like parenting is it's
Oh yeah, that part. Yeah, I agree with you 150%. But so let me ask you, because you at the beginning of the episode, you literally you went off. You were like, no, it is such an issue every time.
Okay, it's for show, Mike. We're on a show. We're on a podcast. I'm trying to be entertaining.
No, you're supposed to be honest.
I'm being honest, but I'm also being a little dramatic.
Exactly, because you said every time.
Okay, let me correct
here's the thing.
myself.
So what happens?
It's not every time.
What happens when this issue comes up? How is it dealt with? When it becomes an issue, how is it dealt with?
So when we're both on the same page, it's dealt with by let's talk about it first. Like, let me talk to your dad, and then Trevor will be like, let me talk to your mom, and then we'll talk about it, and then it will be fine. You know, because we'll come up with a solution together. The problem is when these questions are asked and there's like, it's like, oh, can I go somewhere right now? Or, you know, and Trevor's not around or I'm not around. And then we have to make that decision on our own. And then that person ends up disagreeing with the other person. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think that can be the conflict.
And how does that conflict get solved? Makeup sex, duh. See? She just won't admit it. Because she's scared. We're all parents here, Elise.
I know.
We all face the same thing.
It's true.
But, yes.
And that part isn't that bad. It's great.
Oh, my gosh. She said not that bad.
It's amazing. Okay?
There you go.
It's amazing.
Jeez. But the thing is when you, yeah. I mean, me and Kristen have two different, we're like you and Trevor.
Yeah.
We have two different, personalities. We have two different experiences as well.
Two different backgrounds, two different experiences, two different ways of parenting. And I don't care what anybody says, it does not get easier when it comes to co-parenting. I mean, co-parent, like just parenting together in a family.
I mean, it doesn't get easy, but you learn how to play side. Like, you and your significant other and or wife, husband, you end up teaming up to go against the children.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like you already know most of the time, you know what the other one, let's just say somebody comes to Trevor with something. Trevor already knows how you're going to react about it.
Yes.
So, he comes up with a compromise, vice versa.
So there needs to be compromise on both ends.
So the longer
that's the most important thing.
Yeah. The longer this, the whole parenting goes, by the time that's the thing. By the time they hit 17 or 18, okay, you're good because all these years, that's how long it took to figure it out, that you guys know how to figure each other out. Know how to compromise. And
that's the thing. That's the thing that can stay, the same. The compromise, the things that you've decided on as parents to handle together. But the kids don't stay the same. No. So though the kids are always changing, their experiences are always changing. Boys versus girls. I mean, we haven't dealt with a growing girl yet. Our daughter is 9, so now she's growing. She's always growing, but you know what I mean. Like hasn't hit her teenage years, which is going to be a whole new thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Especially for my husband, who's very protective of his daughter.
But that's the thing. Like with me. When it comes to Jackson, I am that parent. My parenting style is let him flip off the what was that kid jumping off of?
The crib?
That other episode the other day. Yeah, no, the one who talked back to you. He was jumping off something.
Yes. Yeah.
But
the jungle gym.
Yeah, my parenting style, jump off of. Yeah, there you go. That's with Jackson.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to the girls, my parenting style are totally opposite. Whoa, honey, don't do that.
Yeah.
Baby, don't do that.
So that brings up conflict. Because even if you decide on this certain way of doing things together, when things change up, then it's a whole new thing.
But it's healthy. It's healthy for the relationship.
It is. It is really healthy.
Because makeup sex is in the end.
Yes, that is
And that's what creates more kids.
Yeah. I
can't wait till our next episode. I can't wait till tomorrow. But
yeah, that does flow right into that subject.
But yes, I mean, but it is healthy though. It is healthy. Imagine if you and Trevor just agreed on every single thing.
You know what? That is the one thing that keeps me, very attracted to my husband is that I don't ever, he's not boring.
Well, that's the thing. You never have him figured out.
No, never have him figured out.
You may have him figured out on certain things.
Sometimes, Trevor, you drive me nuts sometimes.
But that's a healthy relationship.
But I drive him nuts all the time. So, yeah. Anyways, it is a healthy relationship.
I know. I saw his Facebook page. You do.
What?
Huh? It drives him crazy a lot. He talks crap about you. You just don't see it.
That's not true.
It's like, just joking.
You see my devil eyes right now.
But yeah. Healthy relationship. It's good. It's good that you don't have the other one 100% figured out, because when you do, that's when it comes to the boring part.
Yes. And it's okay to disagree as long as you just try and find solutions along the way. Right?
Always bring up the makeup sex.
And the makeup sex.
Boom. And this, my friends, has been a great episode of ways to have makeup sex and make more kids, and we can talk about it for the next 18 years. Please don't forget to follow us on YouTube, Our Community Now, and under the playlist is Parental Composure. But ring that bell so you can get notified every time that we come on, and then
subscribe too.
Subscribe. And then follow our Facebook and Instagram pages, OCN Parental Composure, and we will see you tomorrow.